Hi guys. Today is another day on News with Junior. A new day, new topic. 11 times Beyonce forgot to look to the mirror before leaving the house. Let's start. Beyonce has been around for a long while now and she figured out how to ascend the stepping stool as high as could reasonably be expected, getting one of the most notorious stars within recent memory. When she began her music vocation, thinking back to the 90s with Destiny's Child, who could have known how enormous of a star she planned to become in the following decade or thereabouts. Notwithstanding, she truly has everything necessary to be a top-notch VIP, a stunning voice, incredible moves, and really noteworthy looks. She realized how to make the best out of what she had and presto, she turned into the Queen Bey we know and love today. One thing that comes inseparably with being a top-notch star is the colossal number of public appearances you need to join in, where everyone is continually anticipating that you should look your closest to perfect. While Beyonce regularly figured out how to dazzle everyone with her magnificent style, there were a few examples where she did the exact inverse of that. Today, a portion of her outfits are unbelievable for quite a few reasons, while the others are amazing for all and inappropriate ones, as she made many individuals around the globe can't help thinking about what she was thinking when getting into those awful garments.
Number 11. Where did the rest of the top go?
The top you can find in the image is conceivably one of the most noticeably terrible garments pieces our young lady Beyonce possesses. All things considered, ideally, she discarded it at this point and she doesn't claim it any longer since this is something nobody should wear. Ever, particularly not a superstar who has a specific norm to keep up. It nearly looks as though she took a velvety cloth and simply taped it on her front to cover her chest. Furthermore, shouldn't something be said about those glittery jeans? On the off chance that this image was taken at some disco party, thinking back to the 80s, perhaps we could comprehend what Bey was attempting to do here. However, since it wasn't, the entire outfit is simply truly difficult to comprehend and considerably harder to like. Also the hefty cosmetics that makes it look considerably trashier.
Number 10. Hello Birdie.
At this point, we realize that Beyonce isn't the sort of young lady who likes to do things customarily. In any case, when you decide to go down that street, you are regularly at the danger of making the things one stride excessively far and end up looking ludicrous as opposed to design forward and restless. Something to that effect happened when Beyonce wore this Givenchy haute couture dress to the Met Gala. There are two issues that individuals clearly had with this dress. Most importantly, it leaves almost no to the creative mind as it is essentially transparent and the pundits trusted it was brave only for purpose of being taken note. Please Bey, you don't need to stress over not being seen in the group. The subsequent issue was the long, purple quill tail that appeared to be somewhat off-kilter as she climbed those steps.
Number 9. Mrs. Most Noticeably Terrible Dressed.
This outfit was another large miss that made Queen Bey's name show up on a lot of most noticeably awful dressed records, so we won't be overlooking this one that soon. Probably the greatest issue that individuals had with this outfit was the way that it has demonstrated a total absence of class. With Beyonce being perhaps the greatest star in the music world right now, she really affects the youngsters all around the world who are her fans, and apparently individuals are really frustrated by her design decisions and the awful impact they can have on the adolescents. No one is stating that hot isn't right, yet there is a contrast between tasteful hot and junky hot. With everything taken into account, the larger part of individuals concur this basically was anything but a decent glance by any means.
Number 8.
Evidently, some time ago nothing was as cool as denim, everyone wore it and everyone thought it looked wonderful. Indeed, who knows, possibly denim will turn into the most smoking thing in the style business again sooner or later. However, ideally, that day is not even close. This image was reclaimed in 2005 when Beyonce chose to go all denim, and it didn't take a gander by any means. The state of this outfit isn't especially complimenting to her figure, particularly the skirt that would most likely look better in the event that it wasn't so close or if its length wasn't so terrible. Additionally, that belt around her midsection is entirely peculiar and, despite the fact that it helps adjusting such denim out a smidgen, it actually doesn't look great. Not the best combo in your closet, Bey.
Number 6. Throwback Grammys.
In all decency, this image is more than 15 years of age, so we will make an effort not to judge Beyonce excessively hard. Be that as it may, on the other hand, what was she thinking when she chosen to go out dressed this way? In addition to the fact that she left her home, she really wore this awful outfit to the 2002 Grammy Awards. There is no excuse for wearing something like this, aside from possibly to a seashore party. The entire thing is totally transparent, the top resembles a young lady's fishnet, and don't kick me off on the base. There is no rejecting that Beyonce has consistently been an incredible vocalist, yet she certainly was anything but an extraordinary dresser at the beginnings of her profession. Whoever was her beautician in those days truly had the right to get terminated after this. Beyonce looks like my grandmother.
Number 6. Grammys 2018, Hot or Bizarre?
On the off chance that there is something Beyonce realizes how to progress nicely, it is the means by which to remain from the group. She avoided honorary pathway at the current year's Grammys and she showed up at the show with her significant other and her little girl. Everyone concurs that the dark velvet dress she was wearing was essentially shocking, yet shouldn't something be said about those extras she picked? She wore a major, dark cap, colossal hoops, and dark shades, and keeping in mind that a few people think the blend looked extraordinary, the greater part of them concur that those glasses and the cap were a quite odd decision. The greatest drawback of the general look was the way that the adornments completely diverted everyone from that stunning dress she was wearing in light of the fact that the parody was simply off. What do you think? Love it or disdain it? Hot or strange?
Number 5. Gold is the new black?
At this point, we realize that Beyonce feels weak at the knees over gold and, in all reasonableness, it is a shading that generally looks quite incredible on her. Notwithstanding, the thing with gold is that you need to adopt somewhat more traditionalist strategy so as to evade the feeling that there is an excessive amount of going on. All things considered, with this specific dress, there is a lot of everything. It is excessively gold, excessively uncovering, excessively gleaming, it is simply excessively. She picked this Ellie Saab outfit to wear it at the 2007 Golden Globe Awards, so perhaps she simply needed to stay with the entire brilliant subject of the night. Lamentably, it didn't work out as extraordinary as she likely trusted in light of the fact that the pundits were distraught about the general glance by any means. Here and there less is, in reality, more.
Number 4. That time she mistook a shirt for a dress.
Once upon a time when Beyonce performed on Good Morning America, she figured it would be a smart thought to wear a splendid yellow Julian McDonald work top. Indeed, all things considered, it was certifiably not a smart thought in any case, however it deteriorated when she neglected to get into some jeans. Regardless of the amount you respect this astonishing diva, an outfit like this can just barely be viewed as satisfactory. To begin with, there is this hazardous yellow shading that can truly look great just on specific sorts of clothes, and no, this top unquestionably isn't one of them. There is likewise the way that it leaves almost no to the creative mind, and afterward there are those thumb snares. Indeed, you read that accurately. This top that Bey confused with a dress has thumb snares. We are so over those now.
Number 3. When your mom is also your stylist.
You know how now and again you would prefer not to offend your parents, so you concede to accomplishing something you know is terrible for you just to fulfill them. All things considered, we are speculating that is the thing that happened when Beyonce consented to wear this loathsome, gold suit that was handcrafted and planned by her mom, Tina Knowles. As though the garish brilliant shading wasn't sufficient, the whole neckline and the base of the sleeves are canvassed in rhinestones that really exacerbate the entire look even. Beyonce wore this blend to the 2004 MTV Video Music Awards and, ideally, she never thought to be wearing it in open again. It creates the impression that occasionally your folks truly don't have the foggiest idea what is best for you despite the fact that they have the most ideal expectations. Sorry Bey, however your mother unquestionably shouldn't have been your beautician as well.
Number 2. Buffalo Bill would be pleased.
In the event that you have ever observed The Silence of the Lambs, you likely recall Buffalo Bill, a character who needed an outfit completely made of skin. All things considered, he would be so satisfied on the off chance that he saw this odd dress that Beyonce was wearing at the Met Gala. Thousands of individuals remarked on this naked latex outfit saying that it looks as though Bey destroyed somebody. All things considered, that is truly not a quite mental picture, and you certainly don't need individuals' initial introduction of a dress to be that. The dress was planned by Givenchy, and keeping in mind that it was pretty style forward, it made Beyonce catch everyone's eye for all and inappropriate reasons. The little subtleties taking after teeth additionally didn't assist with improving the general gander by any means. It all equitable looks wrong.
Number 1. Good Morning, Sunshine.
Okay, the universe of hues, there are a few hues that will consistently look overall quite jazzy, and afterward there are those that are very difficult to pull off. This specific shade of yellow is truly dangerous to wear, particularly on the off chance that you don't offset it out with some other shading to cause the general hope to appear to be somewhat milder. Notwithstanding, Beyonce didn't generally figure out how to do that, particularly on the grounds that she picked the bra in a similar shade of yellow that made her look practically like a half-stripped banana. The go for whatever itself might prefer isn't too terrible, yet she went a smidgen over the top with that bra, which was an entirely strong decision, yet, lamentably, it truly didn't work the manner in which she likely trusted it would. Please, bae, you can show improvement over that. That was a long talk. By the way guys, this is the end of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Bye.